Welcome back, YouTube. I just got this in the mail. It's from the Folio Society. It's another one of their announcements for their limited editions. However, these limited editions, it's not a new release. As you can see, it says announcing the completion of a publishing landmark, the Letterpress Shakespeare. They've been doing these for a few years now, going through Shakespeare's plays and using their letterpress machinery to create these handmade works of art here. So they've completed all of their texts in this format, and they released this to people who have purchased limited editions from them in the past, because normally they send out to their members, you know, just the regular new releases. But if you purchase limited editions from them before, then they'll send you limited editions announcements. So this is the Letterpress Shakespeare. I already opened it up here, so we can just take a look at what they included. That's just the envelope there. Here's a letter from Lord Gavron, which is the chairman of the Folio Society. Just talks about the craftsmanship and the quality of the text itself. And then here is to purchase their Shakespeare books here, and they go for $545 each volume. Each volume has a limitation of 3,750 copies. That's not all of them, actually, sorry. So it's divided into the tragedies, the comedies, and the histories. So 3,750 up to here. That's Hamlet, King Lear, Macbeth, Othello, and then we got Romeo and Juliet, 1,000 copies. Julius Caesar, 3,750. Antony and Cleopatra, 3,750. And it just depends on which of the volumes. 3,750 here, 1,000, and so on. And there should be an exception to these. Yeah, under the histories, they have the complete sonnets here, and that's, I believe, the only one that's at a different price, and that's $625 rather than $545. And that's a limitation of 1,980. So let's take a look at this itself. So as you can see, how the text themselves would look. They're quarter bound in leather. Depending on whether it's the histories, the comedies, or the tragedies, has a different color. Let's just open it up here. So you see the blue ones here, and then you have the red ones here. They come in a cylinder box, and that's what the cylinder boxes look like here. So you got like Richard III here, the Tempest, Othello, right? Richard II, Julius Caesar, Measure for Measure. And they come in the different colors. I believe these are buckram bound boxes, and then the leather books will be in the boxes with a commentary volume. As you can see, this is the imitation of what their hand marbled end papers look like. And you see the leather corner here. This is not actual leather, this is just a print, but that's what it would look like. One of the front covers of the books, right? So the green ones, right? I don't know if it doesn't have the green here. That's what it would look like. So as you can see here, let me just read that out. It says, since the first folio in 1623, there have been countless editions of Shakespeare's works. The Folio Society wanted to do something unprecedented, to design an edition so pure, so simple, that the beauty of the text could be fully appreciated. An edition that would be as timeless as the text itself. And then you just got some of the points here about what the text has. So let's just go through some of the stuff here. The series began in 2006. The project was to occupy some of Europe's finest book designers, typesetters, paper makers, printers, and binders for 8 years. Outwent the elements that clutter the pages, such as footnotes and textual variants. All that was left was the pure form of Shakespeare's words. We'll take a look at an example of it soon. It's set in 16-point Baskerville. The type is set in hot metal and impressed on thick mold-made paper. The margins are generous, over 6 centimeters, to allow words room to breathe. Let's see here. And So each of the leather-bound primary volumes includes an annotated Oxford University Press edition that can be referred to as needed. So we got some of the pictures here, and you got the different sizes of the text. You see they're all Baskerville here, from 10 to 18 points. You see the typesetter putting the letters in here that will be imprinted on the page. You have the same thing here, some more information here, some of the history. If you guys have any information, you can always private message me. As you can see here, this is what the text will look like, with the margin, just numbers, but none of the annotated notes there, footnotes at the bottom or anything like that, just the text. And they were nice enough to include an actual page from the text here. So this is from Act 3 of Macbeth, page 48. You got the margin numbers here, 10 to 30, and then it goes down to here, and just the simple text. And it's also on the back. So this is what the actual pages look like. And if you can see in the camera, the edges, which would be the outer edge of the book that you would see when you hold it, is unfinished, so it has that rough texture to it, which is really nice. Very thick paper, handmade, of course, acid-free neutral. As you can see there, it actually shows the rough edges. Let's see if it gives us any information here. The paper used for the Letterpress Shakespeare is produced on a mold. The tactile difference between mold-made paper and ordinary manufactured paper is immediately apparent. The former has a rich texture which invites a deep impression of type. Made at the Paperfabrik Zerkel mill in Houtgardwald, the paper dries slowly, leaving a distinctive decal edge on two sides. The page measures 13.75 by 10 inches. Like the typeface, it is an unconventional size, chosen to display the text at its best advantage. So we can see some of the marbleized end paper designs here. And then you can see the different colors of leather, the green, the dark blue, I think that's for the sonnets. Then you got the red and the navy blue color, and the marble end papers here. So here's an example of what the text will look like. You got the red quarter-bound leather, you got the hand marbled front board here with the corners in the matching leather. And then you got the commentary volume here. And the commentary volume in the cylinder box is raised and set inside the box itself, and then this text goes on top and fits within the box itself, so everything doesn't move around in there since these are two different sizes. Here's an example. You see the green ones here, and likewise those. Well, that's everything. If you have any questions or concerns, don't forget to message me or leave a comment in the comment section below. Don't forget to rate, to comment, and to subscribe. And as always, guys, keep on reading.